So my parents are both Iranian. They were born in Iran. They're immigrants. I'm whatever you call that. First generation, second generation. I never remember. But um, I have always been a little bit embarrassed of my ethnicity. It's probably because my mom was really like very self-hating Iranian. Like her whole thing was, "I'm not Iranian. I'm French." Like she related to French culture and instilled in me a certain kind of like uh, prejudice against Iranians. I'm prejudiced against Iranians, and I am Iranian. And at a certain point, when I was applying for grants and getting rejected and rejected and rejected, it became clear to me that the way to get a grant is to play the ethnicity card. And I was really reluctant to do it. Like, I just wouldn't do it. And I was like, I don't care about this stuff. This is not who I am. I'm just a person. I'm not an Iranian American filmmaker. I'm just a filmmaker. But I was getting more and more desperate. And also, I think I was trying to come to terms with my feelings about my ethnicity. So I thought, okay, I'm going to make a film exploring my antipathy towards my own culture of origin. And I needed like an in. And my father's second cousin was the Iranian ambassador to the US. He was married to the Shah's daughter. And his father, General Fazollah Zahedi, was the general in the Shah's army who overthrew the democratically elected prime minister of Iran, Mohammad Mossadegh, with the help of the CIA in 1953, and basically installed a autocratic dictatorship from what had been a democracy, and basically fucked up that country big time. And that led to everything. It led to the hostage crisis. It led to all of the anti-American sentiment and all the current Iranian-American problems that we're having. It was all because of this coup that my relative was instrumental in. And so, I was against this relative. I was against this coup. I was, anti-Shah. And I thought, I'll make a film about the coup and my relationship to these people that I'm related to. And that will be my in for the grant, that it's like a personal documentary about my relationship to this family that was involved in this coup. And it sounded good on paper. And it was called The Prime Minister, the Shah, the Ayatollah, and I. And I got a grant for it from the Sundance Film Institute, a development grant. And so I started kind of working on this film. And in the course of working on it, I discover that, in fact, I am not related to these people. My father's father married somebody who was related and changed the family name to take advantage of this connection by marriage. So it wasn't like a genetic connection. It was a marriage connection. And it was just basically like changing your name to like, well, my dad would say like Kennedy, and then claiming you were a Kennedy or something. So that's what happened. My family changed their completely plebeian name to this kind of aristocratic name only because of this event where now that guy became the prime minister of Iran after he overthrew Mossadegh, and he got like all this money. The Shah created this whole irrigation system in the desert just to water his roses so he could like have this palace in the desert. It was just money was just thrown at this family. And they were, they're corrupt. They were like the Trumps. They were just crooks. And also, I really have nothing true to say about it. It was all just like to get grant money. And I wrote a script. It was mediocre and not from the heart. And they rejected it. And I realized like I have no business trying to be someone I'm not and make projects just for money because I think I can get money for them. I just have to make projects about things I really care about. And I didn't really care about that at all.